Yes, see here, example 5 and example 5, example 6, example 7. Only 3 are there. With that, we'll complete this chapter. Six and 7 also there.
Yes, teacher. Okay, law of the data.
Okay. See here. Here a car travels from rest with a constant acceleration A and for t seconds. So what is the average speed of the car if for its journey if the car moves along a straight road? So what you understood by this question?
Car is in a uniform motion. And it is moving in a straight road.
Yes.
So what is the acceleration for that seconds?
Yes. Very good. So see, Anna, the car travels from rest with a constant acceleration. So uniform acceleration, this is constant acceleration. ఇక్కడ దాని స్పీడ్ అనేది కాన్స్టెంట్ గా ఉంది. So here acceleration A, we denote acceleration with A only for t seconds. So what is the average speed of the car for its journey if car moves along a straight road? So అలానే కాన్స్టెంట్ గా స్ట్రైట్ లైన్ లోనే వెళ్తే మరి దాని యావరేజ్ స్పీడ్ ఎంత అని అడుగుతున్నారు. So see, initially here the car starts from rest, so initial velocity will take as a 0. So u equals to 0. The distance covered in time here t. Here not mentioned any time, just given t na. So that's why we are taken only t here. A color కనిపిస్తుందా? So what is the formula we are taken here? For what we are taken this formula? S equals to half at square. Tell me. Tell me fast. ఈ ఫార్ములా ఎందుకు వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ? See, Nana, initially uniform acceleration given 0 and the distance covered in time here given t. So s is the distance, a is the acceleration and t is the time. So we need to find the average acceleration. So here we are taken s equals to half at square, and here we know already average speed equals to total distance by time. Okay, so see, substitute the values here. What is the total distance here? S equals to s value here. This half 80 square, it is substituted in this. Can we write 80 square by 2 here? Yes, this is the equation here. S equals to half 80 square. So we can write them into here like this. Okay, total here time taken is the t. So that's why we got here average speed we denote with a v. So v equals to 80 square by 2 by t. So from this we'll get the equation here 80 by 2. So this is the answer here. How we got 80 by 2 here directly? This t, 1t gets cancelled here. So 80 by 2 here. So see here, Nana, what we have learned from this chapter. Once I'll revise this one. So first point here, motion is relative and motion of an object depends on the observer. Is this correct? Can you give an example for this? How the motion is related to the observer?
We are traveling in bus or bus. Outside there is a tree. It is a motion, sure, but the person outside the bus is the tree as resistance.
Yes, very good. So in some situations, maybe one object is moves in our observation. Maybe the same object is at rest in other person observation. Yes. So ఇప్పుడు జ్యోతి చెప్పినట్టు బస్సులో వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు బయట నుండి మనం చూసినప్పుడు అన్ని మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. బట్ అదే బయట ఉన్న పర్సన్స్ కి అవన్నీ రెస్ట్ పొజిషన్ లో ఉన్నట్టుగా ఉంటాయి. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఇక్కడ నుండి కింద చూస్తే వెహికల్స్ అన్ని మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటాయి మనకి. అవునా? అదే వేరే వాళ్ళకి అదే బైక్ పైన వెళ్తున్న అతనికి అతను రెస్ట్ పొజిషన్ లో ఉన్నట్టే ఉంటుంది. అవన్నీ వెహికల్స్ అవే ఇల్లు అవి మనం మూవ్ అవుతున్నట్టుగా ఉంటుంది, అతను రెస్ట్ పొజిషన్ లో ఉన్నట్టుగా ఉంటుంది. రైట్. సో ఆల్వేస్ మోషన్ ఇస్ రిలేటివ్ టు ది అబ్జర్వర్ ఓన్లీ. అండ్ సి సెకండ్ distance. So distance is the path, length traversed, and displacement is the shortest distance specified in direction. So distance will give only magnitude and displacement will give both magnitude and direction. So distance is scalar or vector? Yes, distance is a scalar and displacement is a vector. Scalar will give only magnitude, but vector will give both magnitude and direction. So that's why here distance will give only number. That means how much distance covered by the object. That's it. Total path. But displacement will give shortest distance between 2 points as well as direction also. That is a very important one. And average speed is distance covered per unit time, and average velocity is displacement in a specified direction per unit time. We know speed is related to the distance. Here average speed is also scalar quantity. It will also give only the speed covered by that means the distance covered by the object. But here average velocity will give displacement. Displacement means here it will give magnitude and direction. And speed at an instant is instantaneous speed, which gives the idea how fast the position of the body changes. Instantaneous speed. For example, if you are moving on bike, if someone asks you that is what is the speed of your bike, then immediately you will say your speedometer speed. మనకు ఆ స్పీడోమీటర్ ఉంటుంది, 40లో ఉన్నారా, 50లో ఉన్నారా, 60లో ఉన్నారా అది చూసి చెప్పేస్తాం. దాన్ని మనం ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్ స్పీడ్ అని చెప్తాం. సో ఆ పొజిషన్ కి అక్కడ ఉన్న టైం కి మనము ఆ స్పీడ్ లో ఉన్నాం, సో దాన్ని మనం ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్ స్పీడ్ అని చెప్తాం. అండ్ velocity is speed in specified direction. So here velocity is related to again displacement. Rate of change of displacement we call as a velocity. So here it is also gives magnitude as well as direction. And the motion is uniform when velocity is constant. Is this true? Yes, the motion is uniform when the velocity is constant. When the object is moving with a constant velocity, then we can call that as a uniform velocity. That's it. So a body has acceleration when the velocity of the body changes. So we know acceleration means rate of change of velocity. This is also vector quantity. Here it will also give both magnitude and direction. And acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. So the motion is said to be uniform accelerated motion if acceleration is constant. We know uniform acceleration. So when the object is moving with the constant acceleration, then that is called as a uniform acceleration or constant acceleration. And the equation of uniform accelerated motion are given here. These are the equations of uniform accelerated motion. B equals to u plus at and s equals to ut plus half at square and v square minus u square equals to 2as. These three.